Oh yeah, we got Bossa too. You got another young nigga in here today.
Young punk.
Young punk. Welcome. We back. What is it, episode 92? We back from the hiatus. Episode 92 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. We back from what we off 3 weeks?
Yeah. Spring break.
We back. Like always, I'm your host, the Supreme Pie God, Jay Sims, and to the right of me, we got.
Look at his kick, look at his car. All I say is
Joe Jack 2, 3. To the right of him, I got you next week.
Hey, because I was showing you.
We got.
I need my other one though, man.
Fresh 60, aka KD in this mother. We back. And to the left of me, Mr. B himself. Be yourself himself.
Another year older.
33. Happy birthday to DJ Stino. Oh, how you feeling, man? 33 years old.
I feel it.
You feeling it? I see you over there a little lax, you know what I'm saying?
Lost my voice. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. I kicked it.
Yeah, just speaking to the mic when you talk.
I kicked it, man.
Yeah. So, you feeling any different on the 33?
Better. I feel better than ever. No lie.
Okay.
Better than ever, man.
Another year around the sun.
Like Larry Bird or Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen weak as fuck. After the Last Dance, I lost a lot of respect for that bum ass.
You know Larry Bird.
What about Ewing though? Patrick Ewing.
I go with you.
He ain't got no rings.
Yeah, y'all
Lonzo
the same.
Mourning?
Y'all the same size.
Who?
Ewing, look alike. Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's fucked up.
Fuck you.
I'm going with Ewing.
Patrick Ewing like a legendary ugly nigga.
Legendary, ugly.
And he still look the same.
Hurt.
That's why I was disrespectful to act like they ain't recognize him. A 7 foot
Ugly
making.
motherfucker.
Come on, man. Y'all know that he's Pat.
Pat.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he was salty too.
Yeah, they gotta show Pat Ewing respect. But episode 92, we back for the Reason to Doubt podcast. Thank you for all the listeners and all the viewers. Sorry we've been gone. I've been getting cussed out.
I got some hate, man.
They thought we broke up like Joe Budden and them. That was a good April Fool's joke. People fell for it too. I put on April Fool's Reason to Doubt podcast over.
Did you? I missed that.
Yeah, a lot of people fell for it, but
Some people weren't fucking with
some people was like, "Come on now, fuck out of here." You know what I'm saying? April Fools. But
They thought we was beefing.
shout out to with T. With T hopped on there, treated me. You know what I'm saying? Like snapped on me. So
Did you dirty?
We had a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Posted a picture.
I didn't like that I continue picture.
I posted a picture of Ike and Tina. You know what I'm saying? Tagged them.
Okay.
You know. But
Yeah,
he posted a
pretty
picture
fun.
of Christopher Williams. So I ain't like that.
Never liked you anyway, you pretty motherfucker.
But you know that's what make it funny because it wasn't the comments, it was the inboxes of people hitting me like, "Damn, bro, what happened?" Nosy motherfuckers though, like nobody really. Yeah, you just wanted the inside scoop, thinking we really beat
Some
them.
shit to talk about.
I would love to be a
Juice
part
hopped
of
on there talking, "Man, y'all need to take that shit off of here. Come on, man, y'all better than that."
Damn.
I treated him.
that was
Treated him.
good.
Told him to go back
That
to.
ain't what I said.
What you say, my bad?
What the fuck? I said, this is lame shit I be talking about. Niggas could have hit the chat or something before making it public. Lame ass niggas.
You got into it. You got
Yeah.
Mother was reading it like, damn, it's really up.
And then I'm like, man, take your ass back to Rich Crew with
Yeah, he
them,
said,
man.
take my ass like Rich. I said, had that same energy when I see you.
Damn, I would love to be a part of that.
It was up. It was up.
I would have.
Gotta get Facebook.
Facebook be entertaining sometimes, man.
You got Snapchat?
Why you against Facebook? What's wrong with it?
I'm just stay away from it.
One of them situations where like if something happens, like something good bad happens, so avoid it. Type shit.
Yeah.
You got Snapchat.
It's just like Snapchat is cool. It's like people always ask me, well, why I ain't got my ears pierced? I never had my ears pierced, so why get my ears pierced now? I've never had a Facebook, so I never have a Facebook.
You should get your nose pierced.
Lip.
I think you pull it off.
RP Pop.
I think you pull it off.
I tried to get a Facebook when I was in college. When you had to have a college email to get it.
That's when Facebook.
That's when-
crazy.
That's when I tried to get one, but I didn't have. I was at a community college. Actually, I did have one for a second or almost.
So that whole analogy you just did don't mean shit now.
No, but like I said, I had.
He said he almost had one.
Almost had one.
You stopped in the middle of registration.
MySpace?
I had the coldest MySpace.
Shout out to
Everybody's
MySpace.
in here.
These young punks don't know nothing about MySpace. That's something. Y'all missed that way. MySpace, no bullshit, was the hardest like social media app. It's just more people was on Facebook, so they went to Facebook. But MySpace by far was the best.
No, when they made Facebook wide open, Facebook went crazy.
Yeah, and then but MySpace, you had SpongeBob with a gun on your background.
And a blue bandana, and some chucks
SpongeBob with the fire.
with a song playing.
Boosie wipe me down and set it off or something. But thank you for all the listeners, all supporters, everybody that support us. We won't be taking no breaks for a long time, but just round of applause to us, man. I just like the fact that we pretty much went 2 years without a break. You know what I'm saying? We might have took 1 or 2 weeks off here and there, but we went damn near 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Doing these episodes, putting them out. Consistency. You know, everybody need a break, mental health breaker.
I don't mean to cut you off, but
What's up?
no, I'm just talking shit. You got your Nori on. Nori gonna do 10 rounds of applauses. He gonna cut you off 4 or 5 times and say, I don't mean to cut you off.
I don't like getting cut off though, man. Whenever we get on Drink Champs, we do Drink Champs, I'm gonna check Nori for that shit. I'm gonna say,
You don't say shit.
Nah, I'm gonna tell him.
We gonna go back to episode 92.
He gonna be cutting
I
you
said
off.
I'm-
He gonna check.
Hey fam, stop cutting me off, fam.
That big
That's
white
what I'm
boy
saying.
might do something to you.
He Cuban, dude. He ain't white.
Him. He might do something to you. He look a little.
We outnumber them niggas though. Like what?
But
the
he
fuck
say
you
like,
telling
but
me?
he say I don't mean to cut you off. So that's supposed to clear it all up though.
That's,
Well,
no,
no,
that's
cut
like
you off.
that's like when somebody disrespect you, they be like, with all due respect.
I mean,
No disrespect, bro.
Can I thank our listeners, man? That's all I'm trying to do.
thank y'all.
Thank y'all for supporting this, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we there. Subscribe to us. Follow us on YouTube.
Talking about this Frisco hat.
Trucker? You got the trucker?
Tell the young punk to be quiet, man. Yeah, no more drops for you.
Juice got a new drop too. I just ain't put it on
We
here.
ain't doing that.
Next week. Shout out to AE Media for filming this.
Can I get a drop?
Yeah, you get a drop too. You want what you want your drop to be?
That intro.
H to the Izzo, V to the Izza.
No,
For
the
sure.
intro to that Tory CD about Meg.
You want the
Like some,
you want the intro to
You
that?
know what I'm talking about?
What'd he say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He snapped on them.
It might be tight. What-
I don't
He
give a
snapped
damn
on the
if
intro,
you know
though.
shit,
Are you talking about the one I kept playing?
You want a specific line on it?
Yeah. I don't give a damn shorty no jigger.
Oh, okay, I got you. What, this your drop. You get whatever you want to get. You could have got the drop that Ether. Fuck Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You could have got that. Okay. Shout out to Lil Deuces, a.k.a. Lil Deuce. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We call him in a liquor store buying that Deuce. You
On the oil now. It's
know
our
what I'm
fault.
saying? We didn't.
It's our fault.
Atlanta Knights.
Shout out to Atlanta, you know. Lil Deuces had more fun than everybody in Atlanta. We're going to leave it at that. But,
Oh, give a shout out to Lil Deuces for his studio.
that's what I was trying to do. Round of applause to AE Media.
Number 2.
AE Media got a studio now. Is that what it's going to be called?
Yep, AE Media Studios.
AE Media Studios, you know what I'm saying? We will be in that thing. You'll see the Reason and Doubt in there, you know, profiling,
Heavy
photo
influence.
shoot.
Heavy
you know.
influence.
Second home to Reason and Doubt.
Exactly. We're going to be in there, you know, popping up. So make sure y'all go in there and get your photography work, you know what I'm saying? Your multimedia, whatever you're trying to do, get in there.
You got anybody in there with you?
Yep, Mr. Martin.
Shout out to Mr. Martin.
That's, photographer, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all get over there and start your own podcast or something, you know what I'm saying? It won't be this, but take a shot at it. You know what I'm saying? But we getting our before we get into that, make sure y'all go to YouTube, check out new episode of Eliminate the Doubt. We try to give y'all a little something while we was off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Dino. We shot that in Atlanta when we filmed the Ali interview and everything like that. Eliminate the Doubt one-on-one interview with Dino. We got a show called Taper Talk. You know, he's in the media game, so it was a good conversation, man. Shout out to Dino. Check out that. Check out Joe Jack Link series.
New episodes coming soon.
Go binge watch the old episodes. Joe Jack.
He took my episode off, bro.
Should have.
I can't find it.
The very first episode.
He took it off?
I think he took it off.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
So, like, if it wasn't for you, he probably wouldn't have no show. If you think about it,
the pilot, you know what I'm saying?
that would have took it off.
Jump-started.
Catapult.
Jump started.
No, I ain't
Can you give him a thank you?
Give him a round of applause. You just, you know.
Another.
Thanks.
What, Katie? What's up with that shirt? What's that?
Man, so you know I always be promoting this cat out of New York, Shooter 9 Trey. You know what I'm saying? But this is label Fat Rap Records, man, and I bought his third album, you know, through his Cash App online or whatever. And he sent me some merch, sent me a shirt, sent me a hoodie, sent me a digital copy and a hard copy of the album. So he always show mad love, and I show mad love back to him. So
Shooting
while
nine.
y'all out there shooting 9 Trey, man, go look him up, get his music, man. He's something to listen to. Fat Rap.
Like nice quality.
The hoodie throw. The hoodie cold.
Shout out to Shooting
Put
Nine
that on
Trey.
here one day,
Come on the
man.
show one day.
I'm working on that. He finally responded.
Bars.
He finally responded to me too.
Yeah.
Just say that again.
What?
Shooter 9 Trey be on the show one day.
Yeah, you know I can rap.
You on
You
some-
can't rap, man.
You on
Leave that
something.
nigga alone.
Listen, man. We talk about this later, but iTunes is Apple Podcast. No, Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
They went up on the price of them streams. You know what I'm saying? They playing people. So JCM 2-3 mixtape be out soon. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know. I might be dropping an EP or something. And I'm dissing
Be on
you
the
niggas.
lookout.
And I'm dissing you niggas. But this episode, we doing like you watch that Beyond Be More Than Athlete or whatever. Brandon Marshall on them podcast. They always got food and shit on their podcast. You know what I'm saying?
The chef.
The chef always coming through. So now we back. We're gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying, on the show. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to find us a chef for the Reason Now podcast. So we might be tasting a couple different foods while we on here. But this the first week. We got some chicken and waffles from my own girl Coco. She looked out for us. You know, we got chicken, waffles, mimosas, eggs. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Eggs and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have brunch, you know what I'm saying, on the show.
At night.
What's Koa's with her?
Cool.
So we're gonna give her a little taste test while we on here. Got the Fruity Pebbles waffle
That fruity pebble and a velvet.
and red velvet.
I'm gonna taste mine, but I'm gonna smash it later.
Yeah, you know. So it's only right.
You don't like to eat in front of people, bro?
You know I'm shy. You know I'm shy.
But shout out to Coco. Chicken and waffles, you know.
Koa's? That's what it's called? Her little...
We're gonna confirm the name.
Yeah, we gotta confirm the name because we gotta give her a shout out too. We gotta see where she can where we can find them at.
That waffle ain't bad.
Chicken strip, alright.
Look at that potato. He shows smothered. Plenty onions in there.
Katie,
Uh-huh.
you the food person.
I ain't giving it that.
Huh?
You see them ribs I did yesterday?
Oh, we love it, sir. So, Katie, scale of 1 to 10, what's the potatoes and the eggs taste like?
Well, I ain't hit the eggs. Had to heat them things up. But potatoes nice and smothered, man. They got the flavor. They got the color. They got the spices. You know, I'm giving them a good job.
Fruity Pebble waffle was turned up.
And we
I
got
really
the
ain't big on
mimosa.
That's your chicken.
I don't know if she got a liquor license, but
She didn't sell it. She gave it to you.
It don't say mimosa. Like it don't say nothing about alcohol.
oh yeah, it's orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice.
I'm gonna get these for my
But that's what we doing, man. We trying to figure out. We're gonna get us a chef for the show, man. So
We also supporting black-owned business.
yeah, you know.
that thing like that. That Fruity Pebble waffle. Ain't bad. I got a waffle maker for Christmas.
So
Some onions in there.
Yeah, onion in that thing.
Shout out to Coco.
this time.
You about to roast it. About to get the chicken.
That ain't bad, man. Shout out to Coco.
Shout out to Coco,
She
man. We
her thing.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
I've had a lot of her food though. She goes down on the I don't know how the Barilla. How you know?
Berea
Barilla
tacos.
The Berea tacos is 100, man. And I've had her pasta as well. So I've had a few meals that she made, but the tacos is my favorite. And she like that. So shout out to Coco, man. She
We had to
she
put
real good.
had the shooter put her linker, her profile or something.
Yeah, we'll put that on the episode. You know what I'm saying? We got you. We got
Her
you.
handle or whatever.
Appreciate that. But let's get into this episode. Newsworthy shit. We've been off for 3 weeks, so
A lot of things happening after the week.
a lot of things. But first and foremost, man, R.I.P. to the great DMX Earl Simmons. R.I.P. to one of the greatest rappers of all time, man. We really lost one. We got a chance to meet him. We got a whole discussion. Me, Joe Jack, Juice, Lil Deuces, Stino. We all sat down, sitting at the bar having a few drinks, and we just had a whole discussion about DMX. Pretty much, that'll be out. Well, if you're watching this, it's already out. You know, so KD, you wasn't there, so I know DMX. All time, you know, that's your favorite rapper all time. We 92 episodes. We done had DMX arguments 100 times on here.
On
you
at
know.
least 40 episodes.
60.
But being that's your favorite rapper, I wanted to know your perspective, like how it affected you when you heard.
Man, like I said, first social media had it all messed up. You know, they was putting out false reports. So he died like 3-4 times before he actually really did bad. So I had stopped looking at all that, but I found out when I was at work. It was a Friday morning or whatever, and I had seen, you know, a confirmed source say he had passed, and I had a little moment, man. Body got warm and shit, and I had a little moment, but it hurt me bad, man. You know, I didn't think you know, he my favorite rapper, you know, but I don't dwell on a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know how it was going to affect me. It still ain't really hit me. I might be riding, listening to a jam one day, and it really hurt me bad. You know what I'm saying? But,
Like tear up a little bit.
yeah, for real. But yeah, it definitely hurt my feelings though. Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like DMX though is just, you know, when somebody passed, something that I know is like, you know, when somebody passed, they always say like, oh man, he ain't getting like y'all love him when he dead. So DMX, people fuck with DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like always,
He
like,
got a strong following.
you know what I'm saying? That I don't think that's the case. I just see people say like they just no. Everybody loved DMX. You know, like, and if you didn't, it's more likely you just didn't know, or like you didn't grow up on that, so you just didn't really know. But I don't feel like DMX is like a Nipsey situation where he died and then he got a whole bunch of new fans and shit like that. I'm sure there's new fans that love DMX now after going back, but
And that's okay.
he was DMX though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved him. They did the verses. He got his flowers. More people loved him after that. So I feel like DMX really appreciated it. And if you just listen to his interviews and that's his music, that's somebody that's really like he was religious and
Yeah,
he ain't going through no more pain. I feel like,
He definitely in a better place.
you know, shout out to Allen Iverson. That was DMX was a personal friend of Allen Iverson. He just posted something about DMX today, and the caption was just him and DMX. The caption was simple, like he just said, "Great job," you know what I'm saying? Now you can rest, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all good now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I truly believe that too. Like, DMX probably he lived a hell of a life. He said it on Drink Champs. He was on Drink Champs in February.
Yeah, he
said
said
if he died right now,
he had a good life. Yeah, I watched the blog that he was like it goes along with saying that he had a good life, but he said, you know, throughout his whole career he was always himself. You know, nobody never made him change. He was always DMX. You know what I'm saying? He was always himself throughout his whole career. The good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? So
and when we met him, that's why I appreciate when we met him, because when we met him, however I expected, like I ain't never met a lot of these people that I look up to or just fans of the shit. Like I ain't never met Cameron, but if I ever met Cameron,
I expect him to be.
I expect him to be a certain way, and if he don't be that, I'm like, damn. I thought DMX was gonna act when I met him. He acted just like that when I met him. You know what I'm saying? So that was some real shit. Like just R.P. DMX, man, legend. And we lost another rapper, you know, from the 90s, 2000, Black Rob, R.I.P. We're gonna have more of a discussion about Black Rob later on in the episode. But R.I.P. to Black Rob. You don't know Black Rob? He's a bad boy artist. First album called My Life, based on a true story or My Life Story or something like that. Good album though, like real shit. If you like hip hop, you like the album.
He more known for the song we played on the intro.
Whoa,
That song
yeah.
called Whoa. That's probably what
He got a hit record,
most
Whoa, but he
known
got
for.
songs with Big. He got songs with Puff. Like you've heard Black Rob before. You know, you might not even know it was him, but a bad boy artist. He had passed away at the age of 51. R.I.P. to him also. But let's get into like the newsworthy stuff. You know, stuff going on in our culture. Y'all see that white boy knock another motherfucker out?
I was talking to a white boy downtown about it last night.
Jake Paul had a fight
Whoop
last
ass.
night. Knocked dude out in like a minute and 30 seconds.
Knocked out a UFC ex champ,
Yeah, professional fighter.
professional fighter.
Now he was out of shape as shit, but
He's
Got his
he's
ass
still
knocked
a
out.
professional fighter.
I think people gonna start taking him serious now.
I hope. You gonna keep knocking
Well,
motherfuckers out.
now we'll do it. That's the same cat who he the same dude who beat up Nate, is it?
Yeah,
That's the same dude who beat up Nate. Okay.
Yeah.
He
Now
whoop ass.
I take him seriously now.
Yeah, he his brother Logan Paul.
Bigger cat. He bigger though, right?
That's a little bit, but he fighting Floyd Mayweather. They postponed the fight. I don't think they got a new date, but he supposed to fight Floyd Mayweather. After that fight, y'all think Floyd should be word? Y'all feel any different about the Floyd and Logan Paul fight?
That fight gonna humble Jake Paul. Gonna let him.
Gonna humble his brother?
Yeah, it's gonna let him know that he really ain't as good as he. You know, even though he got him too.
What if he get lucky?
Ain't no such thing as luck when you fight with Floyd.
Man, Floyd didn't quit playing.
Floyd eliminates
quit
the heat.
playing.
Floyd scaring me though. Floyd got like a head full of hair and shit. Like I don't really never seen that nigga.
What
look
if
like
he
that.
get?
Floyd had hair when he first was boxing.
No, but that was 30 years ago. Like,
But you keep playing though, always want to just.
listen, man, if that white boy knock out Floyd Mayweather, dude, that's gonna, you know how they be like, that's gonna set black people back.
That's one.
That's gonna set us back, bro. Like we can't have that. Floyd can't do that, man.
No,
You can't go 50-0 and then just let a YouTuber knock you out, man.
Sleep you.
Like that can't happen,
Can't
man.
lose. Period.
I can see.
No, like he can't even get hit, like for real though.
Well, that's the thing. So that
Dude can't have a highlight.
what he can't do is make it interesting. But that's all Floyd is about. It's about giving people the show, giving people what they paid for. And I want to see him get his ass beat.
But has Floyd ever fought some? He never fought nobody walking around at 200 pounds though.
You want to see who get the ass?
I want to see
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. He roughed up Cotto. Cotto walk around that weight. He fought Cotto at 150, 154. Cotto walk around about that size.
Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago.
I'm just saying in general.
Lucky punch.
No, it wasn't no lucky. He fucked
I'm
Cotto.
talking- I'm talking about-
No, but that's
Logan.
Logan.
Cotto was the only person who touched Floyd.
Yeah, man, he got to quit playing.
You guys get in.
But he
It
had
ain't
to
worth
do that. That's
it.
when-
Ain't worth it, man.
Sugar Shane touched him too.
Not worth it.
Sugar sure he touched it, but I'm talking about
It's
made
good fun.
Floyd bleed. Have
Oh,
Floyd bleed.
a wild.
I don't know, man. It's just scary because that 40 Floyd, like what 43 now.
He older than that.
I don't know, man. I'll be watching though. I missed that fight last night. They said Snoop was talking crazy again last night too.
Oh, stay
Give
Snoop
him
on the
my
ones.
motherfucking money.
Snoop was talking on there.
Snoop made a bet. Snoop made a bet on.
Dude hopped out. I'm kind of liking Jake Paul. I'm starting to like him, dude. I might follow him on Instagram
Run up there,
pretty
hit the
soon.
drink.
That's why I said he hit the drink. He jumped up. Speaking of hitting the drink. But after he won the fight, he jumped up there and hugged Snoop and took a shot before his interview.
Yeah. Because Snoop put a nice wager on it.
Smart man.
A nice wager on it.
Nigga, Snoop gonna be around for a long time.
Yeah, Snoop was on
Corona
TV
commercials.
screaming.
Is Snoop the most famous
They won
person in the world?
Snoop definitely is. Everybody know who Snoop is.
Yeah.
Like
babies, grandmas.
8 to 80, everybody gonna know who Snoop is.
It's just like I feel like he's like the most famous person in the
He
world.
probably
He's
the most
definitely
famous
top
person in the world.
5.
Mike,
Who
Tyson,
else on that
Mike
list?
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson famous like that though.
Well, it's a. I can't take nothing away from Mike, but I think Snoop got.
No, I think Snoop probably got him.
But I'm just talking about more people on the list. I ain't trying to compare. We could put
put
whatever.
Mike on the list.
I was just thinking, who else is them other people like Snoop? Is it Beyonce? Is Beyonce up there?
Snoop, Beyonce, and like singers and entertainment.
Michael Jordan. I wouldn't even say Drake yet because I feel like it's maybe some old people that might not be hip.
Who the fuck is him?
That type of shit. But like Drake need about 10 more years to get like there. He on his way though. But yeah, like Michael Jordan, Snoop. It's crazy that Snoop would just do anything when he smoke weed anywhere he go. Like
It's all good.
he in countries that don't even allow people to smoke weed. He's
He
smoking.
get to smoke weed.
He's smoking on camera.
It's
and shit.
Snoop. He's good.
He brought it.
Snoop was smoking in the White House, dude.
Snoop got some stories too. Snoop got some stories.
Man, protect Snoop, man. We can't have nothing happen to Snoop, dude. Snoop got to be around 80 years old as shit still. Snoop.
Talking about fuck your fort.
You know what I'm saying? Classic movies, too.
Jody?
Man, I hate when I meet somebody be like, yeah, my name's Jody. They be like, Jody? No, motherfucker. It's Joey. Fuck.
Everybody think when I say my name, KD, they think I'm saying Katie for some weird reason. I don't know why. But say it too fast.
Katy. Like Katy Perry.
Katie Douglas.
But that was gonna be an insider. I was gonna name my if I was to ever have a daughter, I was gonna name my daughter Katie, but I was gonna spell it different. I was gonna spell
KD?
I was gonna spell it KD, but be pronounced.
I'm saying like K and D.
Yeah.
Just 1, 2 letters.
It was gonna be a little bit slicker than that, but that was gonna be a forever insider.
Speaking of, y'all excited about, who y'all want, y'all know Versus still going on strong. We just talking about Snoop and, DMX Versus and shit. Is there anybody left in Versus? I know we said a couple weeks ago, we was like, you was like the dead people maybe get going in Versus, but just artists. Like on 420, they got Method Man and Redman coming up.
They're going against each other?
Yeah. But that ain't gonna, I don't like that type of shit because they friends, so they ain't gonna be competitive. I want to see some niggas, they gonna be out there just performing together and shit like that. Cracking jokes and shit like that. I want to see somebody with frustration on their face like Teddy Riley when Babyface start playing that shit. And like Teddy Riley, like looking back, like damn, what? Should I play No Diggity right now? You know what I'm saying? Like
that Manny Scott Storch was pretty heated too.
Yeah, like I liked it, that shit. Like
that was good.
This type of shit I see. I don't know, man. I want to see somebody battle Usher.
Me too.
I want.
Oh, no, he said that JT Usher.
Justin Timberlake. No, I don't want to see Justin Timberlake. He got to go against another white person, dude. We can't be giving them that type of publicity.
Somebody need to go
Chris
to
Brown?
correctional
Chris Brown.
facility
I like
and get
that.
my
That'd
man
be a
a
good
camera.
Huh?
Go to the correctional facility, get my man a camera, set it up.
Y'all killers.
Listen,
Y'all see Mr. Biggs? They thought he
Mr.
was
Biggs
shout.
sharper
Did
than a motherfucker.
we talk about that on the last podcast, or that was
I don't
always
think
off?
so. That's why we was off.
Yeah.
But they had the Isley brothers versus
Earth, Wind,
and Fire, and Ronald Isley.
Had a beard.
You know,
Was it fire?
Oh yeah, you didn't see that shit?
Check it out.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
Isley Brothers got some cuts.
They got some shit. But he went the whole verses. He didn't play none of that Mr. Contagious or nothing. Then he played that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was up.
Everybody
Was he out for it?
Huh?
Is he out for it?
Play that Kels.
No, he cut.
T-Pain played
cut
with T-Pain.
No, he can't. No. Man, Ronald Isaac can play whatever the fuck he want to play. That's Ronald Isaac. But it was funny. They cut it off right when R. Kelly part was about to come on. But that's the only person probably can fuck with Usher though. I feel like Chris Brown can fuck with Usher, but he'll probably come up short.
Yeah, R. Kelly beat Usher.
R. Kelly won't. I'm 2-0 in them. I'm 2-0 in R. Kelly Usher verses, dude. You know what I'm saying? When them hits get to playing, it'd be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But that would be entertaining, but we all know that's never gonna happen. But speaking of Ushers, how y'all feel about Usher with them Usher books?
Usher bucks.
Usher was in Vegas
Allegedly.
at a strip club. Ain't no
No, they
alleged.
cleared it up. They cleared it up, man.
That was cold though.
Say it again.
That was cold. Like he at the
Snap.
strip club, he throwing Usher bucks, dude. Bitches thinking they about to get paid. They
Well,
look
you
down.
know, the strip club put out a formal. They addressed it. They put out a formal letter addressing it.
They said he spent a couple thousand.
They say since he spent the bag, but he also had his promotional money was the Usher bucks. The thing about it is, it's only one stripper who can play, and she come across them Usher bucks like I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Because she found a stack of Usher bucks.
She couldn't even take him to McDonald's.
Yeah.
So he forever a legend. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I should have some Usher books.
They had
that night.
21 Savage was stunned with the Usher
Usher
bucks.
bucks,
And he,
yeah.
Usher giving the bucks to everybody.
It's
Yeah,
a
Justin Bieber
promo
shit
though,
like that.
because
He got a Vegas residency.
he got a Vegas residency. You know what I'm saying? So like that's part of his promo. But like I said, it's only one dancer who said something about it, and that's because she was on some slick shit.
She thought she was.
She came around. You know what I'm saying? After the situation was gone, they was gone and found a stack of Usher bucks. Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Thought she was up.
Put them things in the
Don't
garden.
spend them Usher bucks no way. Your ass will go to jail.
So shout out to her. Fuck her too. Simple as that. Shout out to slander my man's name.
Shout out to Usher for doing it.
Shout out to Usher for putting his fucking face on the bucks. That was tight.
So, did y'all watch Hitman Holla vs. Cassidy?
I can't wait to watch it though.
That shit was trash.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
I'm not a fan of either battle rapper.
Cassidy
I
is
ain't watched
terrible, but Cassidy at least kind of funny because Cassidy they keep on paying him all this money and he getting out there making an ass of himself. I say it was trash because it was like competitive. And Hitman shit is like guilty.
No,
like,
but
huh?
Cassidy
Why
can
should
rap,
have killed
though,
him?
man. You know Cassidy is.
Have you seen that man battle rappers? Have you seen his battles lately?
Yeah.
You think he doing a good job at battle rapping?
If you listening to him,
He getting destroyed out there.
If
Like
you-
they
if
is
you-
slaughtering
if
that
you
nigga,
listening
dude.
to him, you gotta listen. He
So
got the
he ain't
same.
old Cass no more.
No, it's just that
It's
battle.
different.
It's just
It's
battle rap
completely
is different. When you out there performing them raps and shit like that,
You
them
gotta,
niggas.
you gotta be on your toes.
Yeah, like that nigga be out there saying some bullshit. Like
No, not quite. See, and I don't.
against Arsenal. You
I
see him
just-
against Arsenal?
He got
He got destroyed.
He got Arsenal. I mean,
Against Goods?
it's a battle rap competition. So you got to be a winner and look. But I don't think he just getting beat down. Like, I think Arsenal was a bad battle for him. But I think he competed with Goods. And from what I heard, pieces of the Holla battle, clips of it, he was saying some shit to me. Like, cause like me and Steen, for instance, we don't judge the battle off
crowd
off
reaction.
the crowd reaction and the actual the video. We listen to, what I'm saying, what they saying and diagnose it like that. So when I be diagnosing them rhymes, he be saying some shit to me, in my opinion.
So I'm not saying he can't rap. We all know Cassidy can rap. I feel like when it comes to them battles, you have to be saying some shit.
Getting outperformed. He might
gotta-
get outperformed.
The way he be saying it, and
That's
the
why,
shit he be
that's
saying
why
don't
he
be.
couldn't beat Hitman.
And it be like, but it don't be. But I feel like the shit Cassidy be saying don't be no crazy shit a lot of times. Like that shit was embarrassing when he battled Arsenal. Like that's like cringe. Where we watching some shit and somebody like doing some weird shit. You just like want to look away. Like you feeling embarrassed for them.
Stop
And then even when he battled Goods, I don't even like Goods. And I'm like, this shit is
Good. It's cold though.
Yeah, but it ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't like that shit. Like the face off was way more
I
entertaining.
did see the face off. Right?
The face off when they was arguing.
They said they was tripping at the battle, like they was in the fight.
Yeah, they was. I think they
It was
was
up.
battle short or something like that. They were getting ready to fight.
Hitman say he the greatest battle rapper of all time. What y'all think?
Fuck no.
His numbers is.
Shout out to
his
him.
numbers-
Shout out to
his
him,
numbers
man.
is
You know
up.
what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about like
But-
talent wise, I don't think so, but his numbers, and that's what it all boils down to now.
I've never been a big battle rapper fan. It's entertaining though. Like when you look at it, it's a nice competition.
Dudes, do you like battle rap? Who you think the best? I feel like Mook if you say who's the greatest ever, I feel like Mook gotta be the greatest.
Modern day, I'm gonna give it to Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Back in the day, I'm gonna give it to Serious Jones.
And that's why battle. Serious.
Sears Jones beat Mook.
No fucking way.
Yes, he did.
Not
I
to
definitely
beat-
respect it though.
You think he beat Mook? Serious beat Mook? Down on his head, down on his chest, down on. No, he ain't.
That was the
He
only
didn't
thing he
beat.
had.
No, it ain't. That's a classic battle though. I ain't gonna argue
Like
that
the
battle.
goat.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the thing about battle rap that's tight. Because he say Arsenal is the best, but then you look, Hitman, that's his best battle. Like when he killed Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like you could be like one of the best, but you could have a bad
Just
night.
have a bad night.
That kid get
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up. Like Loaded Luck, some people say he the best. He then got fucked up a couple times against
He
Kobe.
got
With
slept.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's
He
Like
beat
Floyd.
he beat Calico. Even with him. That's my opinion.
I mean,
Even
he got
with a
famous.
choke. Even with a choke, he beat Calico. Even with a choke.
Yeah, man.
I had to look up some of them old battles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
watch that.
Yeah,
You want to
tripping.
listen to look. My favorite. I got two favorite battle rappers: K Shine and Daylight. Daylight the best battle rapper ever.
And Daylight and Loaded and Lux, they about to battle.
And but Daylight weird though. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta.
He'll throw you off.
You gotta catch like
You gotta look past
him.
that bullshit.
You gotta
man.
catch him when
Yeah.
when he on talking that shit, but he say
No,
some
when he
of the
say
coldest
he
shit I've ever
weird,
heard in my
like
life.
he be like on gay shit and stuff like that. Like it's super weird. So that'll probably
He went through a gay thing with Diddy.
yeah, it was crazy, man.
That was-
Like that's why I don't fuck with Daylight for real. He can
Daylight
rap. He can
cold.
rap though.
He can rap.
But
So the Bulls
I feel
win.
like battle rap is battle rap still popping like that? I'm asking y'all because I know
Battle rap huge.
because
I
I only
always see it on when I scroll down Instagram. The little caffeine.
It's huge.
It's
I'm like a
always
fake battle rap
pop
fan.
up.
I only watch like the crunk battles, like the people. I
The
don't,
hype battles.
I don't watch like. I don't even pay attention to no new niggas and shit. I don't know none of them niggas.
We had to have Logan back on the show.
Give them a battle rap
Yeah,
segment.
That's where I
battle rap.
watched the
Yeah,
little
battle
face
rap.
off thing. at
I
his
remember,
house.
hey, I remember we went to that battle with Hitman versus T-Rex.
They
When
was on
Loke
stage.
met T-Rex,
He was on stage. He was turned.
you would think Loke met Michael Jackson though.
That's a
He
fan.
was so excited to meet T-Rex.
I was happy.
I fuck with T-Rex too though, but I'm looking like, damn. Loke's like, you that nigga, bro. I fuck with you. Like not on his dick or nothing, but just
Oh yeah,
showing
on his dick.
friend.
I was too.
Let's clear that
Let's
up.
clear it up. We both was, but like not like when you can't even. I was just talking shit. You know what I'm saying about him being on the dick, but we was both coming to him as fans. We were both fans.
Like real fans.
That would have been exactly how I would have acted if I would have met X. You know what I'm saying? So like we came to him as fans, and Rex accepted him like a fan. He said,
Yeah.
"Come on stage with me." You know what I'm saying? You went
Real
up.
nigga
Loke is on
real
stage
nigga
with T-Rex
shit.
in that battle.
Come on stage with me.
What you gonna think? What you think you gonna do when he meet?
So he
Ross?
told. No, he told.
If Loke ever meet Rick Ross, dude,
Man,
He told Loke he was down my Midwest. You down my Midwest. Yeah.
so Loke is down.
Loke
Dot Mob.
a member of Dot Mob. Rex made him remember.
Loke gotta get a tattoo.
With a chain.
take
Oh.
a chain,
Oh.
or a tattooed chain. That's turned up.
Tattoo dot mob.
Just take a shirt off.
When
For life.
my mother's getting them like Jesus pieces and shit, like that's stupid. This shit looks dumb as shit.
Shout out to
Always got your chain on.
Shine.
I snatched that shit.
Come here.
While we been up, y'all been listening to any new music? KD boy dropped Conway the Machine.
I've been listening to
Shout out to my
a
girl.
lot of old stuff. I don't even know how to say homie's name. Masego, what's his name? That jam we was listening to, it just went platinum. That single just went platinum.
Is this a singer or a rapper?
His singer
What song?
played the instrument. The song that they played on.
Oh,
Power.
that, yeah. That joint.
That dude.
I
His name was the song called Tat Out.
You can play that in our sleeper.
Yeah, the song called Tat Out. His name is Masego, but I don't know how to pronounce it because he a foreigner, so I don't know how to.
It's dope though. He fired though.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
song
He
fire.
played. The one reason why I like him is because he sing, he play the horn, play the piano. He do all
like Prince.
He throw.
Stevie Wonder.
He throw. So it's they got a
Masego.
they got a video. You know what I'm saying? Other jam.
The Tat Out.
And he producing it. You know what I'm saying? So he doing everything and he's saving it, and then he put it all together. Oh, it's dope. It's dope. He play the horn, throw that motherfucker behind it, hit the keys. He saved
Playing
it all.
everything.
He do everything, then he put it all together, then he play the song. Dope.
But new music, Conway the Machine dropped a new mixtape. Them niggas drop a mixtape every 5 weeks, every 5.
They working.
Them niggas be working, man. But it's fire. He got some features on 2 Chainz, of course, the rest of Griselda. Young Thug dropped his album with his label, Slime Language 2. Projected to be #1 album. You know, people love Young Thug. Y'all fuck with Thug? And Gunna?
They got some nice songs.
Couple songs.
Couple songs. I like
I ain't even listen to no new Thug.
You don't like Gunna.
I don't really like Gunna.
I like Gunna. He got a couple cuts.
Like, not saying I don't think he, nigga, I don't be listening to that shit like that, though.
You don't fuck with him.
I like Young Thug more than I like Gunna, though. But,
I had Gunna when he with Baby. That's it.
Certain people compliment each other.
By itself, I'm cool.
You must like Thug though, because you out there with the person sitting on the couch.
Tell the young punk
You
to
did
shut
have
up.
that pocketbook that one day.
And your nails.
Oh, but I do got some. You told us you was selling that purse on
Long time
way
ago.
back then. You still
I
got
ain't
it.
said he's selling the money.
He just liked that purse, dude.
have y'all ever had something with some,
He said I'm with the young punk on that.
have y'all ever had something where somebody was like, Stino, you sell clothes. I'm about to come get it.
Every
And
day.
for me and shit like that.
Every day.
You motherfucker don't buy it. What I'm supposed to do?
That's your excuse.
What I'm supposed to do?
I feel like you just been.
Tap-
You
I feel like you
Y'all
just
see y'all
been
y'all
back
around me
around.
every day, man. Y'all around me all the time. When y'all see me wearing it?
Yesterday.
I feel like you could.
You so loud like that. That's crazy.
Came to my house.
You ain't got nothing to go with it.
You came to my house.
That's the only
That's
reason.
it's black.
Huh?
It go with everything. Them niggas wear them bags with everything.
What you wear yours with?
I don't be wearing it.
Slacks.
He had his
I
computer
don't
in
even
it.
wear slacks.
He had his computer in it. It's all good.
It's all good.
Sold it twice. 2 phantom sales.
I didn't sell it yet. I thought I was gonna sell it.
Yeah, that motherfucker on Marketplace.
What you want for it?
4,
I get it off your hands, man. Put it on Amazon. Triple that.
triple it.
Come on.
Niggas do got money out of them PPPs. Is
Come on,
booming.
bro.
They better watch their back though. Them lists coming out.
That don't matter, man. They
out.
all the people
Let's
last
out.
year, they let everybody off the hook last year for that shit.
Bro, last year ain't over with.
Man, all right.
They ain't tripping, man.
Fuck, get y'all money. I feel like listen, but look though, I've been seeing a lot of niggas too. People need to mind they fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like fam, everybody just worried about what everybody else doing and shit like that. Let them niggas get their money, man. Like if they get in trouble, they get in trouble. Like
So no.
niggas hating. That's hating. They really slick hating for real. What was like such and such ain't had that bread. I see niggas supposed to money, been had money before niggas got the loan and shit like that. Y'all hating. You want to get that 20, go get it.
Go get it.
It's out there for you.
You're kind of dumb if you don't. Like if you broke, you go get
Fam,
that
I was
40,
broke
man.
as shit.
Go
I had
get
nothing to
that
lose,
shit.
man. I'm getting this every
I don't
much.
think that's hating though.
That is hate.
Just saying that you got it before you had it before the PP. That ain't hating.
You trying to slight niggas, man. That is hating. When you try to slight a nigga, cause this nigga might be flexing with that 50,000 he done got off that loan.
That's
He
like
turned-
a rapper. A lot of them, claim the fame they had the bread before the deal. That ain't really no different.
You gotta let
Is
niggas
that
know.
slight?
I'm talking about that. No, I'm talking about that.
That's like saying because they,
No,
they
I'm
ain't get
talking
no
about
bread
that.
till they got a deal.
I'm talking
I
about
had
that.
the bread before I got.
I'm talking about that PPP. That's what they talking about. They ain't say I was on before the deal.
Well, man,
It's the
They
same
talking about
thing,
that
bro.
PPP.
It's the same
It's like the same thing.
They had money before PPP.
Y'all hating on them niggas with their PPP.
hey man, fuck them niggas who got that PPP. I was in.
See,
I was in.
that's
the crap
confirmed
house.
it.
I was in the. I was in the crap house, dude. Yeah, I couldn't even get a bet.
Nigga got crispy hundreds.
Niggas had more hundreds than they had 20s.
Yeah, crispy.
And they
Straight out the bank.
And they would not give me a bet for what I was trying to bet.
I'm only betting hundreds right now.
And they was trying to make it seem like I was low. I folded my 400 because you bring 400 to the crap house, you can have a good day.
Shit, you might
know
walk
what
out
I'm
them for 4 billion.
I folded my 400
not
up
with, not with
and
100
left.
can.
Not in this day and age.
I gracefully bowed down, man. So fuck
Man,
him.
I know young niggas ain't got a car, but he showed me like 40 bands, nigga.
Fuck him.
And ain't gonna get a car.
One of them gambling niggas.
Don't
You know
need
what I'm saying?
Well,
What I need a car for it, nigga?
I didn't like that shit though, man.
KD came with them KD bucks.
Fresh bucks.
Yeah, them fresh bucks.
Oh, them niggas would not give me a bet, dude.
They call me broke,
Huh?
They call me broke.
Dog, niggas
Now they wasn't gonna
had to
disrespect
watch
you.
their mouth, yeah. It wasn't gonna be no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But I understood though. I definitely understood. So before it got there, I folded up my hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you definitely feel some type of way.
But
Yeah,
but fuck them niggas fresh, cause
Fuck them, dude.
Because the crypto about to come through. Y'all ever be seeing everybody that cryptocurrency is going nuts.
Yeah.
And let me do a little
lot
bit.
of
Let me do a
financial-
little bit of hating right now.
It's a lot of financial.
If I don't
advice
see you
and shit.
niggas, if I don't see niggas with Lamborghinis and shit next year, I'm talking about local niggas that I know, cause all you niggas about to get rich, right? All you niggas invested early and y'all got this and y'all got that. Next year y'all should be rich as fuck.
I ain't buying no Lambo.
Everybody an expert. Everybody knows
you
shit.
ain't buying a Lambo.
Everybody know everything about stocks and crypto now.
And I don't like that shit because I had to do a lot of shit to get certificates for that shit. So y'all need to cut this shit out.
They got you fucked up.
I'd be letting motherfuckers talk. It should be funny.
But y'all see how the
Talk.
cryptocurrency is like going crazy right now. A lot of people, they say it's gonna be a lot of future millionaires and shit pretty soon. And we still looking for. I'm looking for somebody to come on the show and talk to us about crypto. You know what I'm saying?
What you got? What the
An
fuck you talking
expert,
about?
not tell me some shit I already know. Like you should just get Dogecoin and you should do this. Fam, I need somebody to break this shit down in layman's terms for, you know what I'm saying, our black people. You know what I'm saying, for us.
You can go get anybody.
No, I can't. That's what people think though. They think when I said that I was just asking about any and everybody. I need an expert, somebody with some type of knowledge on cryptocurrency, man. We'll get them on here, man, though, but I wasn't talking about your homeboy that told you about this shit and told you to get Robin Hood and
You hear me?
get
I'm
this
gonna Google some shit and come back.
yeah.
I'll be the expert next week. All
About
week.
the same shit they doing.
I'ma work
You
on
probably gonna do more than them though.
I'm
You
gonna
know
work
what I'm
on
saying?
to find out.
But that's
I ain't
crazy though. Like
invested.
the cryptocurrency shit is going crazy right now. Stocks is going crazy. I just like the energy of people knowing more about that shit. Trying to know more about that shit. Cause when we grew up, like nobody knew about none of that. Nobody even thinking about it.
If that's the case, some of us would be up right now, from our parents. And
You know
shit
what I'm
like that.
saying?
We
Like,
know nothing about it.
I had a conversation with my mama and like my aunties and shit, and I had an uncle who passed like in '79 or some shit, way before I was born. But they saying he was real smart. You know, he went to Vietnam, and when he came back, he was a little off. You know, like a lot of people was, but he was real smart. And he was telling them like 79, 80, like it's this computer company like Apple. Y'all need to IBM. He was telling them that like they remember like. You gotta invest in the stocks and shit like that because everybody gonna have a computer in their house and shit. And they back in the day, they hippies and shit, smoking weed and shit like
Shut
that.
the fuck
Taylor,
up.
whatever, you know what I'm saying? God bless. So he passed away or whatever though.
He was on to something.
Yeah, if he would have been here, my family would have been a little different. You know what I'm saying? But that's this type of shit. Like that wasn't a normal thing for back in the day. People investing and shit. But it seemed like it's something You know, now it's with everybody trying to be entrepreneurs and shit like that. We crack jokes like everybody want to be rich and shit, but hopefully that shit work out well. Everybody, you know.
When I start investing, I hope my shit like trading places.
Classic movie.
What? Just like
You ever seen Trading
a
Places?
week.
Boston and Juice.
No, hell.
Hold up.
That's
Juice.
tough to come up on.
Juice.
That's what I'm looking. What?
What's up?
I ain't watching
Last Dragon. You still ain't watched
I
it?
be busy, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You be posting shit, you and your dog in your man cave. You don't pop that DVD in, man.
Man, my dog don't watch that, bro.
Dude, Juice still ain't watched Last Dragon, dude. You gotta
I
watch
be
it.
forgetting I got the shit.
He ain't gonna watch it.
That motherfucker collecting dust.
Better get your shit back.
You see, G Herbo was on $1 Million Worth of Game. He said that was his favorite movie, dude.
Did he?
I fuck with her, but that ain't shit with me.
You gonna drink that?
Orange juice. But
I'm watching, man.
shout out to AR Ab, man. He just got sentenced to 45 years in jail, man.
I don't know what that is.
45 to life, right?
45 to life. AR Ab is a Philly rapper. When Drake and Meek was beefing, when Drake, like the first line he said, I'm in a rave, I'm listening to AR Ab. He said that shit like to slight Meek, like I'm listening to a real street nigga from Philly and shit like that. AR Ab he went to jail when Cassidy got in that shit. When Cassidy was facing like a murder and shit. AR Ab supposedly was the one that shot somebody or something like that, and he was connected to them. But it was just one of those situations where they say he got 45 years. But if you watch that man interviews, like on Vlad and other shit, he was saying a lot of shit. Like,
Kind of telling myself.
Telling too much.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those situations where people be like, you trying to be a rapper and entertainer, and you trying to keep it real, like tell people how thorough you was. Like, I was in the streets doing that. Fam, if you still kind of there, you don't need to be saying that shit. And they saying that's what happened with
Especially
him.
on Vlad.
They say he used a lot of his interviews and shit in his case.
They did the same thing with
they got
what's his name,
murders,
didn't they?
dope.
They said Vlad, though, it wasn't in this shit, though.
Yeah.
What's the other dude that just went to jail?
Casanova.
Casanova.
Yeah, they said they
Same
was
thing with
using
him.
some of his interviews and shit for his case. You know, people gotta watch what they say, man. I don't understand that shit. Man, I'm still,
Yeah, look
if
at
I
them
still got
sketches.
some shit out there on the street or something like that, man, we not rapping about that shit, talking about it, none of that.
Look at the statute of limitation.
But they got him from, they got ARF for murders and all type of shit.
I be cringing.
ARF got like he done been shot like 14 times and it's crazy. Like he was out there for real. You know what I'm saying? His whole gang got locked up like that. So hopefully shit work out for him. You know, and get an appeal or something like that. He made decent music too. He made decent music, but he really never real shit. I feel like he never really popped because his street image was way more bigger than like his rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was paying attention. They probably was scared of him, all type of shit. You know? So like Drake said that shit in the song, but he ain't do no song with him. You know what I'm saying? Drake probably wouldn't even get close to that nigga, shake his hand or none of that shit.
Tells it all.
Hold up, man. You already said, man, you wasn't gonna talk about Drake no more like that, man.
Fuck that.
He can't hold it in.
Yeah, I've been.
He can't hold it. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
DMX, he fuck with Drake, though.
Say it again.
DMX, he fuck with Drake.
Afterwards.
Nori squashed the beat. Shout out to Nori. Drake gonna be on Drake Champs.
Don't want to see that.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it's confirming everything. Drake gonna be on Drake Champs.
Yeah, I did see that post.
And
I won't watch that one.
Nori gonna cut him off 10 times.
they said They said Joe Budden said ever since Drake, because Drake always said he was gonna do Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden podcast kind of broke up. So Joe Budden got some other niggas on there with him and shit.
That shit look
And now he posted the picture with Nori and Drake, like that's coming up soon. Joe Budden said he can't get a hold of Nori ever since that picture got posted. Nori won't return his calls and shit. What y'all think of Drake Champs gonna be? Nori gonna get that man drunk saying some wild shit, man. He gonna be asking crazy ass
You
questions.
better
and
take
shit.
the camera out, bro. I ain't drinking or smoking nothing.
Drake
Nah, he
gonna
got
get
to.
get roasted.
Drake gotta get drunk. Drake got his own liquor and all type of shit. He gotta drink.
What is it?
Oh, that's only like his second
That's
big
a whiskey
interview,
or
right?
something.
The Rap Radar was the only one that he did.
I mean, Drake used to do interviews all the time,
Like
but
since
just,
he got-
since he
became
became a superstar, like he just
yeah.
kind of stopped doing interviews. So yeah, he
Rap
did an interview
Radar
like
was that
he
last
did an interview like 2 years ago. This would be like his another interview. It's okay.
So it'd be exclusive.
It'd be super exclusive. You ain't got an album coming
Like
out.
nowadays, anything Drake do is exclusive.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake ain't weird. I would never want to meet Drake.
You gonna sit that show out?
Like if we had Drake on the show, like you wouldn't come.
I'd do overtime at work.
That'd be your opportunity to shit.
No, you couldn't though, cause you be talking too much shit. You gotta face him.
Is he want me to beat his ass on the show?
I ain't say that. Yeah, what, you gotta face him. Just tell him what he said. He might got some. You might like him.
Might sleep.
Have
Slim
reasoning
chance.
behind.
Huh?
Might
You
sleep.
might have reasoning behind it.
You know what I'm saying? When every question you ask, cause I would love. That's why I'm saying I want Nori to ask him some questions, cause Nori done made fun of Drake and everything on Drake.
But Drake would answer my questions. He'll say something. He'll say something
piss
smooth,
you off.
something smooth and slick in reply to everything I had to say. And then eventually, I would think he was picking with me, and I'd whoop his ass. That's exactly how.
In
I
the
think
Rap
about
Radar
it.
interview, he answered every question. They was asking him tough questions. But he can answer questions for him. That's why I went back. I'm saying, Nori make fun of Drake sometimes on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because Nori is from the 90s hip hop where they talk about street shit and stuff like that. It wasn't no fucking Drakes when Nori was popping. So I am interested to see the type of questions he asks Drake.
I'm gonna sit that one out.
You scared?
Huh?
You scared to meet him?
Yeah.
You can't talk that much shit, and then when he come around, you ain't.
Yeah, that ain't real.
He might come here with an OVO chain, OVO 12s on.
You gotta call him. You gotta call him Aubrey.
Yapping the chain.
Lawrence.
Shout out to Scare, bro. Got that Larry Pittsburgh. That was a player smart. Cameron
Drake Champ.
Drake.
That was nice.
I'm definitely yapping.
That was a nice interview.
So,
Fuck with Killer.
the podcast space, we in the podcast space. Like I said, Joe Budden podcast done broke up.
It's looking bad.
They're saying they broke up over like, I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, Joe Budden got a network, Joe Budden Network, and he got other podcasts and shit like that. And they were saying he funded all the other shows and shit off of the money based off of the original Joe Budden podcast. And they all supposed to be partners, and they felt like the money was kind of funny, so they wanted to see, like, we need to see the books, like, what's going on with this shit. And Joe Budden's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they like, fuck you then.
Red flag.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, basically, Joe Budden was saying, y'all don't deserve to see, huh?
Nothing. See the books.
Jay Button. Jay Button over here.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't know what chain.
Walked out smooth with the trick.
The only one with a chain.
he said, like,
Already got a chain.
Like Big Red, my hours off him.
9 to 5. No, but basically though, and Rory and Maul basically quit. So he got like 2 of his other homeboys.
Some weird nigga.
It's not the same.
No, it ain't.
But that's something you always talk about. I hear other people talk about, like when they replace. Monique talk about that a lot. When they replace certain people, you know what I'm saying, on podcasts and shit, a lot of that shit don't be the same no more.
Yeah.
Like the
You build-
chemistry
you build
don't be there.
relationships with
Even if you put one of the biggest, like you could be a superstar and put them in that play, don't necessarily mean that chemistry gonna be the same.
Barack Obama got a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the biggest podcast in the world and that shit. Kevin Hart got a podcast. DJ Khaled got a podcast. They looking at podcasts like it's a lick. It's popular, so all these famous people is trying to get in the podcast and thinking it's gonna work. It don't work like that. Like, we like Kevin Hart, but fam, I don't want to listen to Kevin Hart interview people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what he does. I want to hear him tell jokes. So it's like, you got all these people trying to get into the podcast space, but it's not for everybody because it actually takes work. You get a lot of people that get into it and then don't want to do it because it's a lot of work. Like I said,
or they just don't enjoy it. That ain't their thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, they thought it was a lick,
Yeah.
but it just you really don't like it.
But Joe Budden is good at podcasts, so I don't think it's over for Joe Budden in podcasts, but it's going to be different. And it's not going to be the #1 hip-hop podcast anymore. Gilly and Wallow, they got new, better guests every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? $1 million worth of game is taking that shit over in that type of shit. I feel like, though, they might be killing themselves on the guests. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I kind of respected Joe Budden podcast. They didn't live off of guests. They have a guest as a plus. That's why I feel like what we doing here, I want people to like us, our personality. You know what I'm saying? like Katie, talking this shit, hating
Nobody
this
like
shit.
him.
Don't touch me.
Like Joe Jack, you know what I'm saying? The fresh guy, you know what I'm saying? So he say, Stino, be yourself.
You had to give him a different
name.
name than Fresh Guy. Style Guy, maybe.
Okay.
And shit fresh about it.
But like I said, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Joe Budden Podcast had a good run. We can slide in on there. Check us out every Wednesday. Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see 4 friends.
I heard a different story. Said something about, I guess Joe Budden had fucked up the Spotify deal.
See, they were saying that, but I don't necessarily think that was true. Me being like, I was kind of listening to Joe Budden Podcast, but they turned that deal down a long time ago. Spotify basically offered them an amount of money, like $30 million, something like that, and Joe Budden basically
You made that number up or this?
Huh?
Did you make that number?
No, Spotify offered them like $30 million. You know what I'm saying? And they turned it down because it was just shit in the contract from Joe Budden having a background in music and shit. It was a lot of shit they wouldn't have ownership to. Mm-hmm. So they let Joe Budden kind of do that, and they turned down the money. I don't think that was the problem because that was a year ago when they turned that down. You know what I'm saying? But what they say, Joe Budden fuck up everything he do. Joe Budden fucked up record deals. He's fucked up. They saying the Spotify, he might have fucked that up. He had that show Everyday Struggle on Complex. He got fired from that,
So they didn't even counter. Spotify didn't even come back.
No, but they kind of like, they allegedly, basically what they doing it now independent. They making, if not more, the same amount of money they would have made in that deal, and they still own that shit. Yeah. Because they got a Patreon, which, check out Reason Doubt, we will have a Patreon coming soon. Patreon, I think I spoke about it before. Patreon is a platform where it's like a paywall, so we gonna release content on there, and it'd be a $5 subscription a month. It could be whatever price you want it to be, but you gotta pay to see this shit. Mm-hmm. A podcast OnlyFans. Pause. But it just be we can have a conversation. We can talk as freely as possible to see that. Or it could just be all type of content. You just gotta pay.
Topless podcast.
but Joe Budden them got a Patreon and everything, so they making money. Like I don't know if money was the main problem, but money do come between people, and that do separate.
Often,
But I ain't gonna say hope they get everything together. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to everybody.
Check out the Reached Out Podcast.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're coming for that spot. But y'all got any questions? Ask the Dolly. Anybody hit y'all up with any questions? There are a couple, but we'll get to that. We're gonna get into the discussion so we can get up out of here. So we gotta play our little sleeper cuts too. But like I said earlier, R.I.P. to Black Rob. Black Rob, after DMX died, he posted a video in the hospital basically saying R.I.P. to DMX. And he was in the hospital with like kidney failure, all type of shit.
Looking crazy.
Looking bad. He's only 51 years old. He looks 71 years old. And he said he was homeless and everything like that. So we're going to have this discussion about when is it not your obligation to look out for people that might have, was your family at one time or your brother at one time, or you know what I'm saying? When is it time where it's like, damn, that ain't my responsibility? Because when they posted that, everybody was tagging Diddy, Puff Daddy, like, damn, Puff, like,
that's your man.
You need to do something. Mm-hmm. Y'all was bad boys for life. Y'all was family. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, you made millions off of him. He shouldn't be homeless and shit like that. Now, how y'all feel about it? Because Black Rob signed a contract. Black Rob, he got money with Puff, but he had a record deal with Puff. He made millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. He made money. Is it Puff's fault that he fucked up later in life? Or should Puff, he a billionaire, should he help out and take care of him?
The thing about it is, like, you really never know what type of relationships people be having behind the scenes. Like, we don't, we doing this video together, shit like that. Shit could have been strictly business from day one. You know what I'm saying? They might not speak outside of the business.
Nothing
world.
at all. No love at all.
So
Just
it's like, no,
all money.
I don't owe you anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually gave you an opportunity. You
Right.
didn't capitalize off of it, and now you're in the position you in. So it's like, if that's the case, then shit, Puff got to take care of everybody and their families. You know what I'm saying? And that's just too much to take on. So it just depends on the relationship. Like, to me, like it looked like people be having these great ass relationships with the same. Yeah, y'all coworkers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it go like, sometimes it goes further. Like, your coworkers become family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a better relationship, but some people just strictly fucking coworkers. Or you work for me.
What you feel? How you feel?
I mean, for real.
What about you, Steven? How you feel about it?
I mean, Puff can manage it, so I say why not. But again, if they don't have that relationship, then oh well.
The obligation ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just like in his situation, shit like that. Like, no, hell, like me, if I was Puff, I wouldn't let the man be homeless.
No.
Or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
He got it.
I mean, morally, like, yeah. But
Unless he did
is
something to
is he wrong though?
If he did something to me,
And it's
But
a whole
how you
nother
feel,
thing.
Katie? What you feel?
You're not responsible for no grown man. You're
Yeah.
not responsible for just like you said. We had whether it was business, you know what I'm saying, or we really was friends. You know what I'm saying. The music they made, that was a business venture. You know what I'm saying. They both made money off of it. He put him in a position to make money. You know what I'm saying. So whatever place he in now ain't got nothing to do but with him. You know what I'm saying. Now, just like you said, it just depends on the relationship. Now, if we were sincerely friends, I might can help you out. You know what I'm saying, but there's always a point. There's always a limit where you got to stop.
R.I.P. to Black Rob. We don't want to make it seem like just that
because we don't know.
because we don't know. And it was said like somebody close to Black Rob said Puff was reaching out trying to help, and he happened to pass away like 2 days after that video came out. But R.I.P. to Black Rob. But I brought this up because it's a normal thing. It ain't got to be necessarily taking care of somebody. But we all grown, and we doing better than we was doing back in the day. So it's people. We got family members. We got friends
that ain't doing so.
doing so good, and they might look at you like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, what's up? Or
They
some shit
probably
like that.
look at you like.
Yeah. So like we doing this podcast. This podcast blow up. We get a Spotify deal on the table for $30 million, and we take it. We obligated to look out for a lot of for the people.
Well, like KD said, you're not obligated to do shit for a fucking adult. Like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do is a bonus, but nah, you ain't obligated to do it. And motherfucker call you fake, bitch ass nigga, whatever the situation may be. But the people that really fuck with you, they definitely gonna be blessed. But everybody else,
Yeah,
you
how you
nothing.
live.
I mean, because we started, like, when we go back and tell our story, we started this shit with our own money from the ground up. We did this shit, we worked to get in a certain position outside of working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got real jobs and shit like that, so you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Right. R.I.P. Cole.
You got to go to the Ross route. He, like he said, he always say he put something in place for all his close people. He put something in place for him to make
Some
money,
real estate,
to
get
get
you
some money.
some type
He put you in a position to make some money. Everybody who wasn't not even on the music tip, you know what I'm saying? I got something else, and we gonna do this, and this gonna get you some money. But if you ain't with this, don't call me. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to do this to get your own paper, don't call me for nothing else.
Yeah.
And like I always jokingly said, about the hitting the lotto, making millions and stuff like that. And not even jokingly, but I've always said, if I was to come into a ridiculous amount of paper, the only thing I'm doing is I'm clearing, like my close family members, I'm clearing up their debt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having a business partners. You know what I'm saying? So you come to me with a business plan, a business venture. I'll fund the business plan, but it got to make sense. Because I'm clearing slates and I'm making business propositions.
Trying to help you get off the ground.
Yeah, I ain't giving a motherfucker nothing.
Juice, Bossa, y'all younger. How y'all feel about it, man? Y'all young niggas, you know what I'm saying? So
Y'all gotta look out for the whole rich crew.
Yeah, rich crew out here look out for each other. You know what I'm saying?
got
So
to.
like,
Rich crew ain't broke. You act like rich crew broke.
no, I'm just saying though, like everybody gotta eat. Y'all feel like it's an obligation to look out for your own?
Homie or
I'm
family.
gonna try to help you do like kind of like what y'all been saying. I'm trying to help you doing whatever you're trying to do, but it ain't shit gonna be free. I ain't just gonna hand you $100,000 or hand you, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna put some emotion for you, before you can do your own shit. But it ain't gonna just be no. Or I ain't gonna say that you might not do something for your guy, buy him a car, whatever. But like it ain't just gonna be a whole bunch of just financing your lifestyle for 30 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro.
Yeah, that shit dead. We gonna get
Let's
some
go to the mall. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Go to the mall, baby. Give me a sweater.
I mean, like that type of stuff. Like that type of stuff. Yeah, close family member. We
Don't kick
we doing the trips, and you know what I'm saying. We tearing down the mall and stuff like that. No, like out the gate, like we.
It depends how much money
we
they
selling,
have.
like we selling.
That's how Hammer went broke.
No,
But you ain't gonna keep doing that.
No,
Every time they
and
want to
I'm not gonna keep doing that. But like initially, yeah, we gonna we at the airport. You don't need nothing. It's on KD. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Then when we get back, you know what I'm saying?
forget
Here comes
my
the
number.
business plan. You know what I'm saying?
Call me.
What you think, boss?
Shit, we're gonna get Be Yourself off the ground, you know what I'm saying? Reason Doubt podcast off the ground, you know, we're gonna get everything situated. You know, we're gonna make the money first for people.
Franchise the gym. Had them gyms everywhere. All that good shit. Are you fit everywhere?
To me, you just can't say it no better than what Ross said though. Like, I'm gonna try to set everything up for you. If you can't get with that, then I ain't got nothing for you. Or if you can come to me with a better plan, you know what I'm saying, to something that might can work and I'll finance it and we work it out that way. But it ain't gonna just be.
When you take this 10,000 and don't call
What
me
you
no
think,
more.
Deuce?
You know what I'm
Ever.
saying?
Do you think you should look out? Bros over hoes?
If you don't want to do nothing,
I mean, I've always said if I ever made it, my two main guys, I got a million for them apiece. I mean, which I do past that point is on y'all, but that's just the promise I made to them just because they've been down from the jump.
And me personally, like I said, I would, if I got like a crazy amount of money, my certain family members, I would get them like a lump sum. You know what I'm saying? Just to like get them the fuck up out of there. But the people that come with their business plan and stuff like that, they're probably gonna end up getting more. You know what I'm saying? So I might give you 100,000 because that's all.
And we-
you want.
and we-
all right, fam.
I might fund your business for
But
$1
this
million.
is, but look, this
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
different. But let's take it back to Puff.
Different tiers.
It's different than Puff because it's like, yeah, Puff got $900 million, but Puff didn't go to he didn't win the lottery though. Puff worked for $900 million though, and it took time to build that shit up. So that might be
He's
different.
still working.
Cause the thing is, yeah, he worked every day. So it's like it's different if we hit the lottery, it'd be cool. Like
The money came out of
I'm
nowhere.
gonna give everybody in here $1 million or some shit. Yeah, because you can do that. Like you got $800 million off winning the lottery. But if you took, like we doing a Reason About podcast, if we make $1 million this year, and we make $60,000 this year, we make $100 the next year, we make $500, then we make $3 million. Like man, that's not gonna get nobody. I'm not giving nobody shit. Like I'm just not gonna be paying people shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you working for that shit. That shit take blood, sweat, and tears. Like you're not responsible for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
My immediate family, they're gonna be straight.
Like we're doing the podcast.
Outside of that, then
But like so if we were doing the podcast and fuck it, Joe Jack quit tomorrow, and a year later the podcast blow up, and then they come out where Joe Jack fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He out here bad looking like Black Rob and shit.
I'm taking care of my nigga, man. I'm
But-
getting together.
Is it our obligation to just make sure we ain't been around? We in LA. We ain't seen Joe Jack in years. We ain't seen him.
you got a pocket full of money.
Joe Jack looking like Eddie
Can't give me no real
No, Joe
money.
Jack pulled up on us. We in LA. Live podcast. Joe Jack pull up like, what up, baby?
With an old get
Still-
that water shirt.
Yeah, that's how it
Alright,
is.
man.
Reason Doubt hoodie, the dollar. What up,
Hey,
baby?
some clean kicks though. Clean kicks.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, he still gonna have some kicks. He still gonna have the kicks.
A dope fiend with kicks.
Yeah. Cause he got so many, he gonna come to
He's
us.
selling them, dude.
No, but he
Okay.
gonna have, he had this pair, it might be busted, but he still got them like, yeah, this some shit. He pull up in the Travis Scott Force, like, yeah, this still some shit type shit.
Smoking the dope.
Yeah, he's smoking, he getting high.
Damn.
But he pulled up on us, that ain't our responsibility.
You old.
Nah, it is.
Oh, you old.
It
We
No, it's not though.
92 episodes
Years
in.
later,
Yeah, bro.
we gotta look out for him.
Yeah, we gotta look out.
You don't
But
let
what if we
this
look
guy
out for
back.
him once and he
Nigga
fucked
trying
up?
Delonte West me.
That's the point I'm trying to get to though.
How
Like,
many
just
times?
say
How you know Puff ain't looked out for?
What about I exit on some peaceful shit? Like this ain't really what I'm on. Y'all can have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got nothing for you though.
Huh?
You didn't want, and then it took another 3 years for us.
But they gonna throw me something.
Nigga said, huh?
They gonna throw me something. I'm gonna beat your ass. Like I'm gonna hit you
a
with something.
dolphin beating my.
I'm
right.
gonna hit you with something.
No way. You gonna be on. First of all, you gonna be.
I'm gonna provoke you.
Taking shit.
I'm gonna provoke you. I'm gonna let you beat me up. I'm at another dolphin over there recording this shit, and we finna get.
You have a
paid.
dolphin crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the leader of the dolphin.
A dolphin podcast.
So it's confirmed.
Crazy. That'd be crazy. I can y'all a job.
Everybody got a pipe,
Yeah.
I
Talking crazy.
ain't sitting on set.
huh?
I ain't sitting
Oh,
on
I
set.
can't be there. There's gonna be smoke everywhere. That stinking ass smoke too.
Ain't nobody got no teeth.
A dolphin podcast. We gonna do that.
Oh
we
shit!
never experienced that shit.
Dolphin podcast.
Word.
Let me step outside for a second.
Man, R.I.P. to Black Rob, man. Look out. Just take care of your peoples if you can, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. But anything else y'all gonna do? Before we get up out of here, before we get to the slippery songs, R.I.P. to one of my teammates. A couple years, I played ABA basketball a couple years ago. One of my teammates, he got murdered last week. R.I.P. to Marshall, man. That was a good guy, man. Intensity on the court. Used to argue with him, get into it with him at practice and shit like that. But he always meant good, man. Tragedy, man. I talked to him last. It was all love. He was excited about. He got a new job. He was excited. St. Louis a rough place, man. You just never know. It's the third death we done brought up on the show, man. So you know, every day of life, man, is a blessing, man. Just be thankful, live life, because you never know when it's your time to go. But R.I.P. to my man Marshall, man. He was a good nigga, man. R.I.P.
I'm gonna say R.I.P. and justice to Dante Wright.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal going on right now, and so people we just want justice, man. Like we want everybody to be treated equal. Black lives still matter. You know, like it's crazy. Every time you turn on the news, there's something different, and something got to be done. So I shout out to everybody that's protesting and.
Yeah, you know, it's so much stuff going on, man. Like, the reason that we're going to do it, we're talking about this stuff at the end of the show, because I don't want to bring the mood down, because that should be fucking me up. I ain't going to lie. Like, the Dante Wright murder and stuff like that, I didn't watch that until probably a couple days ago and shit, and I've been seeing it.
I still ain't watching.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not on video.
Yeah, it's on video.
I ain't watching.
It's
No,
on,
I ain't see it on video.
it's on video. You know, and that's the thing, man. All this shit on video. Like, they killing. You watch a black man die every day if you wanted to, you know, and it just be all type of crazy shit. And with the Dante Wright situation, like, there's no way you can confuse your gun with your taser. They like spitting in our face. They like pissing on us, telling us it's raining and shit, though. And that shit, it's just crazy, disrespectful.
Oh, it's just about justice. Like, you know, you got to be held accountable.
But they already charged her with
some
second degree
shoplifting.
manslaughter. You know,
she got charged with shoplifting.
She won't do a day in jail type shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't know manslaughter had a second degree.
So like
Manslaughter ain't sweet though. Manslaughter hold up to 25 years.
second, they said the max you can get is 10 years. And
I'm just saying,
She ain't gonna do 10 days.
manslaughter.
Yeah.
Manslaughter. It really ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? It can hold up to 25 years, but second degree manslaughter. That's why they specified it as second degree manslaughter for letting you know out the gate. Okay, we ain't trying to slam nothing, but we gonna give y'all some years because that's what y'all want.
It was another video, and it was a military veteran.
I seen that.
Kid walking through his neighborhood. He walking. You know what I'm saying? He bigger and stronger than him. He just intimidating him, telling him he don't belong here. Like you question him where he live and shit like that. You see videos like that.
Him and the you know, it was a couple of women they was on the same shit.
Yeah.
Kind of
It was the
amping
wife
it,
who was recording.
kind of amping it up and
But
stuff
shout out,
like
but
that.
shout out to the protesters because they outside his house. They've been protesting every day out there. They just talking about they want to. We just want to holler at you
Dude, I
outside.
seen the sign that
We ain't-
said, "Come outside, we ain't gonna jump you." Fella,
Classic line.
come
Next thing you know,
outside.
bing, bing, pow.
Whoever said that, you
Gonna
got
jump
jumped
you,
after that.
Yeah.
If you ever heard that, you
Damn.
been getting jumped.
Scoopy.
Yeah,
But
but
Scoop.
but it's just that type of shit, man.
No, I think about it because like it looked like it looked like one of the pretty nice neighborhoods and stuff like that. My son lived in South County in a real nice area or whatever, so I pictured that kind of being him. Like he 5'2" and this 6'3", 250-pound dude in his face for not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? For happening to walk somewhere where he stayed. You know what I'm saying? So like that was very disturbing to even watch the video, even though he never really did anything.
He shoved
He,
you.
but he could have, but he looked at like he wanted to fuck him up.
imagine if the black
You
dude
know what I'm
would
saying?
have like swung on you or something like
Oh,
that.
he would have.
Or if he would have pushed back, like
Yeah.
when he pushed him, if he would have pushed back, or if he would have did anything, like the big dude probably would have pummeled him.
Or if wasn't nobody there to record and then
Yeah.
police would have been called
Yeah.
and then when it came, he might have got killed
And
just by the
pop-
police just because.
Or if he went to treating him, dude had a strap, he popped him. Now I'm going to prison, even though
And
dude,
he was on some bullshit.
and he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, man.
And then they looked it up and they said that the young man had been living there since like 2013, and the white dude just moved in like 2020, some shit like that.
And that's why he asked him, how long you
How long you
living
been
here?
here? You know what I'm saying? Because I live out
But,
here.
but regardless, like you can't fucking police the neighborhood. This motherfucker walking on the sidewalk. You got the right to walk through any neighborhood.
Like, yeah, but like, if
as long as there
you,
ain't no gated
and the
community.
thing about it though, if you see a motherfucker walking through the neighborhood and you might feel like it's threatened, like what he on, be on guard. Like, yeah, stay in your fucking house though. Like, just leave people the fuck alone. Like that man, because 9 times out of 10, he's just walking through the neighborhood. If you see him try to bust in somebody's house or something like that, yeah, get on your neighborhood watch, call the police or some shit like that. You ain't don't be walking up on nobody doing shit, man.
It was
Like,
definitely
that white privilege shit
it
getting
gave me
getting out of
it
hand.
gave me
man.
Trayvon Martin vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish he had a big ass pit bull though.
I wish he aired his ass out.
Walking with a big ass pit bull.
As soon as he
Like,
touched him, he had a right to dump his ass out.
Yeah, man. Man,
Like screaming.
protect yourself, man. Man, just be ready to protect yourself, man.
What Nip say? Stay dangerous.
Yeah, man. This shit is real out here, man. That's why we got to this at the end of the show, because it's going to bring your mood down a little bit like that. Yo, that is the end of the...
This is the Reason Down podcast.
Thank y'all for listening, man. Feel good to be back. That was a good episode, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I miss talking shit with y'all. There won't be no long breaks like that again for a while. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout. We got go to YouTube. We got a tribute to DMX. That's a new. It wasn't a Reason Doubt episode. Just something new we doing. We're gonna do that more often. Just have conversations. We're gonna build more and sitting at a bar talking shit with each other. You know what I'm saying? Bossa, we'd like you to come on, talk some shit with us. You know, more people. You know, people that fuck with the show. We like y'all to come on and talk some shit with us. You know,
We had a couple guests that was supposed to.
they didn't show up. You know, but
It was a nice little vibe though. I enjoyed it.
so we doing more of that. But you go to YouTube, check out our conversation just about DMX, Earl Sims, R.I.P. to the legend. But we got a skit coming soon. It might be out by the time you see this, or it might not be. But part 2 to Meet the Doubted. Y'all better not been talking crazy about me on that shit too. First of all, because the last one niggas was talking too greasy.
Fuck y'all.
You ain't do nothing about it.
You ain't gonna do
They
nothing.
saying I didn't do nothing. Yo, but this has been episode 92. Thank y'all for listening, man.
Always remember, just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't.
One.
That's my line, bro.
I know.
And you didn't say it long ago. Just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. This is the Reasons Out podcast. Thank you for listening.
Jay Button.
One. Hey man, don't call me